here, running for District 9, and Tom Amiano is the current supervisor for District 9. Let me say two things about my candidacy. First of all, I do think that one's own personal experience shapes how they see the world. And for me, I think that my experience as an immigrant who came here when I was 14, undocumented, really does shape a lot of the things that, in terms of how I see public policy and the issues that I care about. And I think that it's only fitting that someone who has that perspective runs for District 9, because throughout his whole tenure on the Board of Supervisors, Tom Amiano has really been the person who has been out there speaking loudly and protecting the rights of people who do not have access to power. And I think that it's important to have someone who is going to follow in that tradition. And I think that if there's anything to be said about who I am as a person, is that I am that kind of individual who really believes that government is ultimately defined by how well those who have the least do in society. And that's a very important value that will definitely shape, as an overarching principle, how I look at a lot of these issues. The second thing that I will say about my candidacy is that there are a lot of good people running for office. You saw, another good progressive who came before you who's running for this seat. And we're all running a very positive campaign. But I think that the reason that people like Tom Amiano are supporting me is not because they dislike the other candidates, but because they really want to support someone who's going to be able to hit the ground running from day one in terms of pushing forward a legislative agenda that will address the needs of District 9 in this city. Whatever you say about Tom Amiano has established himself as the most prolific legislator in the city today. And you need someone who's going to go in there and try to follow on those footsteps. I am a lawyer who represented elected officials for many years, trying to help them on how to put legislation together, how to make legislative changes happen. I think that I'm the person who's best suited to do that for District 9.
Questions?